What is up, everybody? It's Zeke. As you're most likely aware, there was a Nintendo Direct just recently, and I thought it was a banger of a Direct. Really great reveals, got to see a lot of cool trailers and a lot of cool games. But me being a Nintendo fan, I'm gonna forget all about all that other stuff. I'm gonna microanalyze just one portion, one 3-minute long trailer of a game that I really enjoy. Pikmin 4. Move out of the way, Raincode. What are you, Danganronpa, but it's sad and it's raining? Get out of here. Pikmin 4 is where it's at. So basically, I've been waiting for this game for a while now. Pikmin 4, the Pikmin franchise in general is one of my favorites, and I've been waiting for Pikmin 4 forever. And there was a lot of rumors going around that, hey, Pikmin was Pikmin 4, which I didn't buy it at all, and you know what? I am confirmed. We have confirmation. We had a confirmation of it last Direct a few months back. We just had like a trailer and like a little bit of a reveal, and now we have full-on gameplay. And so I'm going to microanalyze that a little bit, see what we can find, what my thoughts on everything, and then let's go right into it. One of my favorite things I like about this trailer is that it looks like it's set in a play place or like a community center in like a neighborhood or a suburb, you know? I really like that when Pikmin leans into like this Earth. You see that a lot with Pikmin 2. Pikmin 1 kind of messed with it a little bit, not as much as Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. I love when they do that, especially since this is you're small creatures going up against giant bugs and other giant creatures trying to survive. You're like an ant going through like a house. I hope they lean more into it. I hope we actually get like a kitchen like setting, which could be possible because we are hunting treasure. Although I think the treasure hunting portion of this game is more like not necessarily an afterthought, but it's kind of more like a collectathon type thing. And you know, I can explain that right now. It looks like we have 4 main characters, and it looks like we're looking for castaways. And these castaways are in like this giant space bus looking thing. And there's these electric signs all over the place. I honestly think, and I think a lot of the community of Pikmin are also thinking, is that this is we're trying to cultivate the planet, PNF 404. We're trying to cultivate it. That's what the vibe I'm getting here. And in true Pikmin fashion, something goes awry in the landing process, and everyone just gets yeeted off the ship, as if this is Pikmin Fortnite. So where are we dropping, boys? We gotta find all the castaways. And I think maybe we create a base of operations, or we try to help Hogatate or whoever these people are cultivate the land with the help of the Pikmin, which is really an interesting idea. I hope that's the case, because that's a really interesting way for them to lean into this game. The Ice Pikmin is not exactly what I would imagine ice would look like. Honestly, I was picturing a Pikmin kind of like, imagine red Pikmin with the color scheme. I think the color's perfect. I was kind of hoping it had like a little furry scarf type thing, but no, it looks like a rock Pikmin, which makes me think, like I was hoping for the ability to like hybrid Pikmin together, if that makes sense. And I definitely think that could be an interesting way for them to go. And the Ice Pikmin looking like basically blue and smaller rock Pikmin could be something. I might be a little lost in the sauce here. That is a possibility. We've seen a picture of the case, so I don't think hybrids are going to be a thing, but it does look like all the Pikmin type are here. We got the reds, we got the yellows, we got the blues. Purple and white are coming back. We got the pink and we got the grays, aka the winged and the rock, and now we have ice. All of them are revealed on the box, which is really interesting. Granted, it could be another Pikmin 3 situation with the purple Pikmin being so OP that they're kind of left off into like their own little category to play in a bonus area by themselves. But I really hope they find some way to nerf them and get them in the base game, or at least let the white Pikmin, don't chain the white Pikmin to the OP purples. Speaking of the white Pikmin, I do like the ice Pikmin's abilities. They seem like they're kind of like a white Pikmin in the fact that if they get eaten, it turns into a petrify spray for the enemy that it eats. The ice Pikmin is dead at that point. However, if it gets consumed, it gets frozen, which is a really interesting take, and I can see that completely taking over the petrify spray that was missing in Pikmin 3. And maybe, I mean, we did see a Bullorb eat just one Pikmin. Or was it one? It could have been one. Maybe bigger enemies have to take more ice Pikmin down to freeze them, maybe? Like, I could see that being OP if a boss eats just one ice Pikmin and freezes. Unless there's some sort of, there might be some kind of, like, intermental type thing. Or maybe, like, the lower the health, because the Bullorb was at low health when it did freeze. So that is a possibility that can happen. I would be amiss if I did not mention Ochi, the dog, who looks like Bulby. If you didn't know, Bulby in Pikmin 1 was where Bullorbs got their name. That was the name of the dog that Olimar had. And there was sketches of the dog, and it looks like it's the same one. That's why I'm thinking these characters are from Hokate, because I think this is a Hokate dog. And it's just another cute dog to add to the Nintendo's growing roster of dogs. Polterpup and Poochie. Move aside, we got Ochi as well. Looks like Ochi is kind of a boat fairy, kind of gets you past certain areas, like he has a charge attack. Lets you bust down breakable walls, pots and stuff like that. And he lets you like kind of ferry him around through water and helps carry. Looks like he might also be kind of like the purple Pikmin type thing, because it looks like it was just kind of randomly selected which Pikmin was going to get the Bullorb that was dragging off. So who knows? I do like the introduction of that, and it looks like he's kind of more related to the plot. It didn't look like Ochi could get hurt in the game. It looked like most of the enemies were kind of avoiding him when we saw the shots of the boss monsters. So, like, I like the fact that he isn't used for combat. That is really nice. But I could definitely see Ochi being Ochi. I keep on getting his name wrong. Ochi. I can see Ochi being used for like a easier mode. I could definitely see Ochi being a like ability to just kind of like distract an enemy if you need, which Pikmin is a tough game. So like getting more people accessibility would definitely help with that. I definitely think that. Especially since it looks like caves are back. It looks like we got some Pikmin 2 related with Pikmin 2 combat here. I don't know how they're going to handle the caves. I hope, I'm personally a fan of Pikmin 2. I love how they handle the caves. I love the combat of Pikmin. And we got cool looking bosses. We got what I'm going to call the poison disco spider, which looks like he's stomping his feet incredibly aggressively and fast. It was smushing Pikmins left, right, and center, and leaving like a Pikmin like dancing around with poison. Just like every other spider, it's semi-docile till you shake it off, but instead of it shaking off, it spreads that poison. And then it starts doing its little attack pattern. It's always interesting. I do like the spider bosses. I love the beady long legs and the hairy long legs from Pikmin 3. So it's always great to see another one of those. That's a staple in the Pikmin series. And then we have Empress Bullblacks with the Bullorb larvae as well. And it looks like we're situated right in front of the larvae pooper. We're right in front of the Empress Bullblacks' pooper. Right in front of the larvae. It could have been just for the trailer, just for dramatic purposes, but that is pretty difficult. It looks like we might be leaning a little into the Pikmin 2 kind of bullcrap level thing, which I'm all for. Don't get me wrong. It looks like the larvae are just as aggressive and dangerous. They were munching Pikmin. They were just munching it with the same ferocity, so yeah, this game is going to be tough. At least if these trailers are anything to go by. Granted, I don't think gameplay was the top priority, but whoever was playing gameplay, they could have really done combat a little bit better. That's all I gotta say. There was a climbing mechanic, it looked like, was pretty interesting. Just like better navigation type thing. Good to know that navigation is not locked to the Pikmin. Because that was like a little bit of a problem with the other Pikmin games, because it seemed like the blues were really just there just to lock your progress. Like, yeah, your captains can walk in the water, but you couldn't really do much in there until you got a Pikmin that could withstand it. Oh, also, Ice Pikmin, I forgot the most important thing about the Ice Pikmin. They could freeze water, so maybe they're immune to water, but if they're used to freeze the water, they're stuck there. And there might be a timer related to that, so navigation seems to be a big selling factor with this game. So you can kind of explore to your heart's content. And it looks like you better be careful, because it looks like time is different in this game. You could stay on the surface's planet, at least that's what the last 30 seconds made me think. You can stay on the planet after night, which was forbidden. Like, it was always hyped up with, this is where the enemies get aggressive. And you saw the bull orb get the glowing red eyes. Like, it looked like it was, like it might have better attack patterns, might be more aggressive, maybe not sleep. This is really cool. I want to see this, and it looked like there was a lot of glowing, fruity pebble looking glowy things all over the place, like star bits almost, which I saw in the trailer. They kind of popped up, so that just might be like additional points or additional money. So it's like a risk reward thing with night stages probably, is if you can withstand the enemies, they probably get more and more enemies that come out. The longer you can survive, the more money that you can get, which also could lean more into the civilization type thing of this. You're trying to build up a place, might as well risk yourself and your Pikmin to try to get it. And granted, Pikmin, like unless you're going for like a no-death run, Pikmin are kind of a resource. So are you willing to spend the resource of Pikmin to get more money? Which is always an interesting idea. I love when they mess around with this. And then finally, I saved the best for last. The baby Snargets. They are so adorable. The little fluff of a head, their fluffy heads, their little feet, the little snake body. They're so adorable. I love these little things. These things are perfect. And I don't want to kill them. The game is going to force me to kill them. I just know it. Or maybe they're going to be livestock for the civilization. I can only hope. I want to raise the little Snargents. If game, give me an option to raise little Snargents, I will be a Snargent farmer. Let me save them. I can save them, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of a little bit of a rambling type thing, but you know, I still wanted to just kind of put my thoughts on there. Give my thoughts on what a 3-minute trailer of Pikmin 4 is looking like. This game's coming out July 21st, so we still got about half a year. We still got about 6 months, so I'm willing to place a bet we're going to get another trailer. I doubt there's going to be a full direct or even a mini direct for Pikmin, because it's never been the big premiere series for Nintendo, but I can see it. Maybe they try to lean into it. I definitely see another trailer in the future, and I hope to see more. And who knows, they might go into a little bit more with the civilization type thing, or maybe talk about the night stage, because it did seem like that was kind of like the, oh, you gotta wait and see type thing. So hopefully that's the case. I am really looking forward to this game. Pikmin is a franchise I hold dearly. Like, it's my favorite Nintendo franchise. I'm gonna go out and say it. So hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see more. And if you enjoyed these type of videos, please let me know in the comments. Press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see y'all next time, guys. Peace.